All right, what is the difference maker that I'm seeing right now in real estate? And the difference maker that I'm seeing right now in real estate are the soft skills that agents possess to help them convert at a much, much higher level. We talk all the time about hard skills, sales skills, what we need to do to get from contract to close. Most people would argue that the number one skill a real estate agent needs to have is negotiation skills. And I do not disagree with that at all. But what if we thought about the word negotiation in terms of a form of communication? Because negotiation is also a soft skill. Knowing how to go into a situation, know how to go into a conversation, and come to what we call a meeting of the minds. Sometimes agents will go into a negotiation with, this is what my client wants, and this is what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna get this for them, and we're gonna do this, and kind of come in with that hero complex, that I'm gonna be the hero and I'm gonna save the day. When in actuality, that might not be what your client wants, but we think that's what we need to do to show our value. So what if we got on the phone and we spoke to the agent on the other side of the transaction and truly, actively listened to what they had to say? This is another soft skill. Are you someone who, and I do this, full disclosure, and I'm working on it, but are you someone who listens to somebody on the other line, and instead of actively listening to what they're gonna say, you're thinking about what you're gonna say back? So that's not active listening. So we're coming in with that conversation with an agenda, with the way we want it to go, without truly trying to understand the point of view of somebody else. The other soft skill that I think is incredibly important, and I'm seeing the difference maker in our agents, is patience. Real estate is the long game. We want the low-hanging fruit. We want to meet somebody in 30 days, get them under contract and closed, and sometimes those things do happen. But if they don't, we become impatient. When we become impatient, the person on the other line can feel and they can hear that. So what I'm seeing is agents who have the conversations with their clients, with their customers, with a lead, at an open house, at a networking event, is just asking a lot of questions, being patient with the answers, actively listening to what those answers are, so we can truly understand if this person really is ready to buy or sell. So one thing that I've learned is most of us can't make somebody do something that they're not ready to do until they're ready to do it. So we've got to be patient with them, and we have to actively listening to what they're truly saying to us and not what we think we want to hear. And the last soft skill that I think is uber important that I'm seeing agents be successful with is those social cues. Going into a situation and reading the room immediately. Again, we go back into a situation, we meet a new lead, we meet a new customer, we meet our client or a seller, and we've come in with an agenda. And we haven't taken a moment to read the social cues of what people are telling us. Because communication isn't just the talking, right, and the listening. The communication is in the observing. And it's amazing what you can pick up through observation. It's amazing what you can pick up when nobody says a word. And it's those soft cues, those social cues that an agent picks up on that's gonna help them to know what questions to ask, to actively listening to what their client, customer, seller, buyer, whomever is actually saying. So that's the difference maker I'm seeing right now. I highly recommend you Google 100 soft skills. There's a huge list of them, and look at them and see what is a strength of yours. What's a soft skill that's a strength that you can use in your business? Hone in on those skills and use them to your advantage in a good way. And then I also encourage you to look at the ones that may be a challenge for you and think about why they are a challenge and think about how you can hone in on those skills, because perhaps it can be the difference between a converted client to one that is not. So I hope this helps, and I hope that you guys have a great day.